When we're hearing about farming in the press, we're often hearing about food security. Food security is absolutely essential, but what that means can differ to different people. If we are relying on imports from all across the world to prop up our farming systems in the form of inputs or in the form of concentrated feedstocks or in the form of the food that we're getting in our vegetables, then we are relying on other countries to be able to maintain that supply in an ever-changing climate and geopolitical world. We're going to look into just 2 examples of local vegetables being grown in an agroecological way to organic principles, a variety of vegetables that supply huge numbers of families in close proximity to where they're being grown. And if you can maintain that sort of short supply chain, you can build resilience into your local economy and you can build communities whilst you're doing it.
So we're here at Vista, which is a family farm just on the edge of Belfast, and we've started up a CSA, Community Supported Agriculture. So we're growing about 70 varieties of fruit and vegetables using organic principles and supplying a community of about 50 families. Every week they get a box of seasonal fresh vegetables that come from the farm here. So we have quite ambitious expansion plans to grow Vista over the coming years and make fresh, organically grown produce available for the community in Belfast and North Down. I think there are a lot of things that are needed for supporting market gardeners. We're fortunate that we're here on a family farm, so we had access to the land. But for a lot of aspiring organic growers, access to land would be one of the key things. I think we need to have support for training in skills for organic methods and encouraging farmers and people who have land to make a bit of it available for horticulture. The key thing for us here at Vista is the engagement with the community. So the community, we have a whole bunch of people who come and volunteer on the farm. We have school groups come, homeschoolers. We're in the process of becoming a social farm. So it's really getting people involved and reconnecting to their food. We'd just like to say to everybody that fresh vegetables, locally grown, are available. So have a look, try and reach out to find your local farmers market. They are scattered around Belfast. There are local growers growing food in an environmentally friendly way, and you can get really tasty fresh vegetables in Belfast already. Support your local growers.
We're in Helen's Bay as Helen's Bay Organic Farm. It's right on the shores of Belfast Lough. We actually have in total 20 acres, but we only produce about 7 acres of vegetables. But we also grow flowers, flowering plants, buckwheat and phacelia, sunflowers in between our vegetables to also help the biodiversity. It helps birds, especially the buckwheat. The birds love it when it seeds, and we get a lot of birds here. But we're also extremely interested in the biome below the ground. And that's something that people aren't that terribly familiar with, that actually there's more things under the ground than there is above the ground. And so for us, it's about nurturing those things. And how we do that is we avoid using any chemicals whatsoever, but rather what we do is we grow grass and clover for fertility. And also the sugars from the grass and clover and the nitrogen produced by it as well, that all works down into the soil. And it encourages all the fungi and the bacteria and the earthworms and everything else to survive and thrive within our soils. We very much took the model of direct retailing. We don't do any wholesaling whatsoever. So we create a community of customers here, and it works. What needs to happen now is to transfer the expertise how to do it, because it is very different than just the conventional way to produce vegetables. We could have hundreds of these all over Northern Ireland. We could have dozens of them all around Belfast. And we still wouldn't be competing with each other if people would support them. So I just think it's part of the future. It also reduces the road miles, it makes it more local, and it creates community, which I think is really important. And people then know where their food comes from, they develop a relationship, and they have a sense of trust in it. So all those things are really important for the future. So I would hope that with a combination of the existing organic growers helping to support and and educate young people or any people who are interested in this, combined with a little bit of effort by the government to come in behind it, especially with the more academic side of things, maybe up at Greenmount, wherever. I think the world's our oyster. I think this is the way forward to resolve so many of the issues around biodiversity and climate change that represent the big challenges that we have today.